Now this chicken, it's not looking at it's looking a little dark. Either something with the grease, or if it's not the grease, yeah. I mean, yeah, the chicken just looking a little dark. I think it's something with the grease. I think. But yeah, right now I'm just watching Young Miami Club Shay Shay.
If you had to like put me on a blind date, or if you could like.
Right now you're talking about if she would she rather date an athlete, or I was about to say actor. Would she rather date an athlete or what's the shit called? Or entertainer. And so basically so far she's saying she would date an entertainer, she would fuck an athlete. She ain't got time for the schedule and the routine of an athlete. She's trying to be out and about, be ready to do things. She said athletes have too much of a routine schedule. They can't be caught out doing certain stuff. So I don't know. I'm not sure what you just doing.
Who you gonna give me?
But now he's talking about possibly hook her up with somebody. Yeah, so what's up? She like, she said she bet the basketball games, NFL games. She said offense. She's like, I like offense. I forgot what players she like. She like offense. She's like, I like offense. I like offense. I like offense. Person with the ball in the hand. So receivers, running backs, quarterbacks. She said, yeah.
I know CJ Stroud. You know CJ Stroud? Quarterback for the Texans.
No, CJ.
I damn, you just asked me to hook you up. I'm trying to hook you up. Now you say, why go him?
That man is a Christian.
You might get changing.
She said, that man's a Christian. He said, you might be able to change him. You know, usually somebody say, he can change you or something.
You know what? You missed. You know what? I think it's time to spin that wheel again.
Okay, let me ask you.
She made a game.
You go on a first date, second date, whatever the case may be.
Called Roulette.
Red flag.
Ooh, a red flag is you just can't hold a conversation. Like, I hate a nigga that just can't talk. Like, hey, babe, like, what's up?
What about
Get to know me.
What about if a guy, y'all having the time, you know, he for you, and he look at his phone?
Yeah, I don't shit neither. Put your phone down. I'm not even gonna be on my phone. You probably won't even know that I got a phone.
Wow. So he's gonna get your undivided attention. You want that in return.
Yeah. Once on a date, you know, I'm here. Like that
You
mean,
here? You present?
That mean I like you. We
Okay.
made it to this point. I want to get to know you, and I'm gonna give you all my attention.
How many phone calls the guy got to put in before you get a date?
You just gotta be consistent, you know, just throughout the day. Maybe you say good morning. I understand you gotta work. It ain't gotta be an all day thing, but it definitely gotta be like some follow ups, like how your day going, good morning, good night.
Let me ask you a question. The average length of a phone conversation, somebody trying to get to know Young Miami, how long the conversation? Is it 10 minutes? Is it 30 minutes? Is it 45 minutes? Is it an hour?
I like to text. Just text me.
You like texting?
Yeah, text.
See, I see that's too informal. That's too impersonal. You don't want to pick up the phone and talk to me. You want my undivided
We
attention.
can FaceTime.
Damn, but at the rip, no, you got to build up the FaceTime.
Huh?
Yeah.
FaceTime is a thing now.
No, it ain't no thing.
I swear to God, everybody just FaceTime you. See, the young school, what y'all call, because you old school, so what y'all call them, like, the little young
Yeah, them young.
The youngest, they want to FaceTime you straight off the rip. Like, ain't no calling regular. They FaceTime straight off the rip.
Yeah, what?
Okay, here's the side question. Well, first of all, when you first get somebody's number, this is always the thing. When do you text her? When do you call her? Now, I have heard some other advice. The other advice is call her. Everybody else is texting her. When you call her, you make yourself different. You stood out. Everybody else is texting. You just called. So, when do you, after getting her number, y'all texting, when do you call? Now, the other thing about calling, though, is FaceTime. Who are you trying to call, bro? That's about. Like, who the hell do you call? You be on FaceTime. And that's almost like, I don't know, calling almost feels so informal to the point that, it's not like informal, but calling really formal. Like, you just can't be calling out the random. They gonna look at you crazy. They might not answer the call. Like, why is you calling? Like, you always text. Like, you gotta ask. You gotta text on, and then or something. FaceTime. Anybody trying to talk on the phone?
What happened?
They just need to see your face. They want to know the background. Where
Right.
You at. It's FaceTime.
Yeah.
FaceTime.
Call me FaceTime.
Like, if I call Ray, they be like, FaceTime me. I'm like, I ain't doing that, babe. My wit was just lifted, but...
Yeah.
Hey.
No, I just hit decline. I'm talking to
You
you.
don't like FaceTime?
But I'm talking to the person. Why are you timing me if you're talking to
You
me?
need to see the background. So
Nah.
when I know the next time I face you, that ain't your bed. That ain't your kitchen.
Damn.
Where you at?
You trying to figure out all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. See.
Yeah.
What about some green flag? What's a go? This a go.
I ain't gonna lie. I think for the egg, it's just always like, how your day going? Are you okay? Is there anything I can do to make you feel better? It's just like
Simple shit.
I love a man that's XMI, okay?
So what's the longest you've ever talked on the phone? Somebody they call you. Not, I'm saying it could be FaceTime, it could be regular call. What's the longest conversation you've had on the phone?
Like with a man?
Yeah.
I think the longest conversation might have been like 7 hours. Or something like that. It was a shorty from California.
Like 3 hours.
Okay. That's a good conversation. You was into that. You was into that call work.
No, it's like we started.
We might have talked for 7 hours, bro.
Just...
I don't think 3 is enough. I feel like we was talking for a really long time, and then I had to look at like the screenshots or something.
Sat on the phone while I was just doing whatever I was doing. That's a man that like you. That's interested in you, yeah.
Was that FaceTime?
Mm-hmm.
What's she talking about?
Just on the phone. Like 3 hours.
Okay. That's a good conversation. You was into that. You was into that call work.
No, it's just like we started talking and I just sat on my phone. They just sat on the phone while I was just doing whatever I was doing. That's a man that like you. That's interested in you, yeah.
Was that FaceTime? 3 hours of FaceTime?
Easily.
Damn.
I like men that like really likes me.
3 hours of FaceTime? Easily.
Like I like men that like that's really into me. You know, like they want to just know what I'm doing. They can't stay away from me. I'm used to
And she
that.
look
Like,
good.
the men that I date, we do everything together. Like they gonna sit with me to get my hair done, my nails done.
Oh no, see, that's too much.
Oh hell no. Yeah, hell no. Lost me right there. Oh no. She said her man is doing everything with her. Yeah, lost mute there, boy. There's a couple things to make videos too. Oh shit. Hold up. Oh. That comes from responding to this. Hell no. I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know what to say to that. Why?
How long that take?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't got that kind of time. And to get your nails done too?
My nails here right now, they come out.
You trying to show him up. You like, yeah, y'all got this, do you? You trying to show him up, man, ain't it?
I'm just saying what I like.
Lord have mercy, they be doing. Who's more toxic, men or women?
Oh.
I might have to stay away from this one. This one not busting. The chicken was dark. The biscuits kind of hard. You know me, I usually bust down on the biscuits.
I can tell.
Sometimes it keeps the relationship going.
You like toxicity. Show him. You like, y'all ain't got this, do you? You're trying to show him, Bobby, ain't it?
I'm not. I'm just saying what I like.
Lord have mercy. Let me do. Who's more toxic, men or women?
Both.
You like toxicity. I can tell.
Sometimes it keeps the relationship going.
I had Kel Mitchell on. He mentioned something about soul. You believe there's such a thing?
I believe it sometimes. Yes.
You gotta spin the wheel. I spun the wheel last time. You do.
Mm-hmm. Get wild. Ooh. Did I want me to get wild? I shouldn't have shot. Okay, I think it's to get wild.
Let me see how now you laughing. Let me see what it say. Let me read it. Lick a person opposite sex, toes for 10 seconds, or take a shot.
Who licking toes?
Not being so cute. Like
No. You pull the card. You gotta lick the toes.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans for my toes. Make sure y'all zoom in on my toes.
Hold on.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans for this.
I get that. You can start.
Fuck, man.
Pull the card. You gotta lick the toes.
Tell me to start an OnlyFans for my toes. Make sure y'all zoom in on my toes.
Hold on.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans for this.
I get that. You can start that after this here, book.
She said she got pretty toes. She gonna start an OnlyFans for her toes.
You the one that read it.
But you pull.
You said let me read it.
I just wanted because I was.
It go about whoever reads the card.
I wanted to make sure. No, I wanted to make sure because you might have been, because you like. I didn't think you was gonna read what was actually on the card. So hold on just a second.
Ooh, I know you got them athlete feet. Don't put out them. I'm gonna run out of here. I promise you.
I know ugly feet. I ain't got no ugly feet. Look at that. Look at that.
Let me see.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love a man with good hygiene.
I take 2 to 3 showers every day.
Ooh, you ain't got athlete feet. I'm surprised.
Why you surprised?
Cause man feet be bad, especially the athletes.
I get a man-in pedicure every week.
They be having corns. They be crusty.
Yeah, they do. That ain't me though, babe. That ain't me.
Okay.
Well, you ain't have to take no shot. No shot.
She should have she ain't lick his feet.
Obviously.
That's what the card said.
I do like this.
I'm telling y'all better go get this game. I'm telling y'all gonna have a ball. Y'all might end up in this. That's why you can't play with your husband.
This reminds me of a game.
Ball. We're gonna have a ball.
So it's like you get like 10 people playing, and you ask a question, and the person has to respond with a question.
Okay.
So I ask you, where are you from? You can't say Miami. You have to say, what's your favorite position? You have to ask a question.
Okay, I like that.
What?
With a question. This reminds me of a game. I don't know if you've ever played. It's a drinking game called Questions. So it's like you get like 10 people playing, and you ask a question, and the person has to respond with a question.
Okay.
So I ask you, where are you from? You can't say Miami. You have to say, what's your favorite position? You have to ask a question.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. It's called Questions?
It's called Questions. Now, if you
I ain't never played that game.
answer in the form of a question,
I ain't never played that game.
you ask a question.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. It's called Questions?
It's called Questions. Now, if you don't answer in the form of a question, you have to take a shot. So you can imagine have to play them for several hours and people not paying attention because normally someone asks you a question, you answer.
Yeah.
But you have to answer in the form of a question.
Okay.
Yeah, boy. Whew. It was when I was young. Lord have mercy. When it comes to college basketball and March Mania, one thing is for sure. Nothing's for sure. Upsets, buzzer beaters, Cinderella's advances, top content, pro. Here's something sportsbook app yours. Let me ask you a question. What's some of the most common toxic traits that you see in relationships?
The tick for tack. You do something, I gotta do something. Like proving a point to each other. I feel like sometimes two wrongs don't make it right. You gotta know when to walk away.
Don't make a left either.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this.
Like proving a point to each other. I feel like sometimes two wrongs don't make it right. You gotta know when to walk away.
Don't make a left either.
Yeah.
But let me ask you believe in getting your lick back?
Oh.
Wow.
2 wrongs don't make a right. It don't make a left either. Two wrongs don't make a right. It don't make a left either. So let's be clear. What we talking about? That's what Jess Hilarious kept saying on the show. What are we talking about? Huh? No. That's not what we're talking about. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
But I thought you didn't like 10 for 10.
Oh, I said this. Listen, I'm gonna get my lick back if I gotta get like, trust me, babe.
Damn.
No, because sometimes a nigga could just do you so wrong that you're gonna pay for what you did. Like, you're gonna feel the pain that I felt. It just depends on the level of like pain that you put me through.
Right.
If you really did some oh,
You gonna get it back, huh? Hey, you gonna pay, you gonna make him hurt, huh?
you're gonna suffer. And I need that.
So he get your lick back. Is it planned out? You like, this ain't gonna be quick. This ain't Amazon Prime. You ain't gonna get this the next day or a couple of hours. This gonna be methodical. You ain't gonna even see this coming.
I don't want to put nobody on the spot.
But you got your lick back one time?
Thank you. And I didn't play.
Dang, well, this is gonna be methodical. You ain't gonna even see this coming.
I don't want to put nobody on the spot.
But you got your lick back one time?
Thank you. And I didn't play.
Damn.
He was like, you don't play no games. I said, don't ever play with me like that again in your life.
And then y'all got back together.
No. But I see him from time to time.
But let me ask you a question. Could you get your lick back and be back with him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, why? Where they do that at?
Right here.
She said right here. Where did he do that at? Right here.
Now we even. Now you know.
What you mean we even?
Now you know.
Women licks hurt more. You don't like...
But, okay, as a man, this is what I don't understand. Men just be like, but I love you though. I love you too, babe. I love you just as much as you love me. But I just be feeling like, as a woman, I'm the type of woman that it's like, I'm never gonna do you like that. I got too much respect for you. But once you show me you can do me like that, I gotta do you the worst way.
What?
Because you hurt me.
But that lick, but you know, it's like...
Why I gotta spare you if you ain't gonna spare me?
Huh?
Why do I have to spare you if you're not gonna spare me?
But see, here, we play a hitting game. I hit you like that, and then you, bah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bah!
Oh, baby, you dirty.
Man, fair gonna play. But call the referee.
Yeah. You gonna get them back like that?
Where? At the Super Bowl.
What? Oh, now you know everybody gonna be down there.
Thank you. Thank you. No, because I don't like that. I just be feeling like women are so, I don't speak for me. I come at everything genuine. Like, I feel like if I don't fuck with you, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Like, if I don't see no interest in you, I'll probably talk to you for like the first week. I think, nah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to even make you feel like that if it's not that.
Right.
And I come every situation genuine.
I need something to drink.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest, whatever you want to know, just ask me, babe. And if it ain't gonna work, it's not gonna work. But once you start playing games with me, and I'm being genuine, and I really with you, and you gonna hurt me, the queen. No.
Let me ask you this. Okay, you be in a relationship. Have you lost interest in a guy? Like, damn, I really like this dude. I really like him. I'm really digging him, blah, blah, blah. And then 5, 6 months, 7 months in, you like, this issue ain't what I thought it was.
Yeah.
How you tell him, like, bro, this ain't working?
Just
You stop answering his call?
Yeah.
That's it. What? See, all them FaceTime calls, you don't
It
FaceTime.
just be like, oh.
You want to go out? No.
Because I don't even know what to say to you at this point. I don't even know how to tell you like it ain't working, you know?
Why you don't know what to say? Just say it ain't working, bro. Men, a lot of high value men worried about being in a situation where they get trapped.
Okay.
Women have kids, blah, blah, blah. Do you worry about that? Do you worry about being a high value woman like yourself getting trapped?
Oh, I got 2 kids. I do want one more, but I ain't the type of person. I think that like women do try to trap me in.
Yeah.
All the time I see it.
But you got a little bit more. Oh, you ain't gonna lay because you know y'all have things now. Y'all
Yeah.
go to the drugstore.
I always tell women like, babe, child support is cool, but like raising a child is very more important. You know, like
Yeah.
it's not all about the money. Like broken families is a thing.
Right.
Like it's important to have a mom and dad.
Right.
Like money can be cool, but it's like this child need a father.
Mm-hmm.
And it needs to be some type of co-parenting. And sometimes when it's just like a money grab, you have a child, just food, the child support, and it's just raising the child on your own is not easy. So when it comes to like me getting trapped, I ain't having no nigga, baby. I ain't even let a nigga trap me.
You gonna let it happen?
I mean, I want more kids, but
Now, the only thing I want to talk about is this high value. Does high value just mean you got a lot of money? Because what the fuck is a high value person? What the fuck does high value mean? Because he just called her a high value woman. How the fuck is she high value? It's not to knock her for anything that she has done or accomplished or anything like that. But just because the person has money doesn't make them high value.
definitely got to be a family man, though.
All right, why is yours not rich?
Yeah, probably like 2 more.
Damn, you say you got 2.
I do. I want 5. I want mom. I want more kids, but definitely got to be a family man, though.
You want 1 more?
Yeah, probably like 2 more.
Damn, you say you got 2.
I do. I want 5. I want mom. I love my kids.
Yeah.
I feel like when
You want 5 kids?
I can go to 5. I love kids. Like my house is, you could drop your kids off to my house. Like I love kids. Like I love kids. I'm very like, I'm a family person. Like I love to be in the house with the kids. I love to go like the Disney World and stuff with the kids. Like I feel like that's what life about.
Okay, let's spin it right quick. Take a shot.
I ain't mad at her.
Right here.
She like kids.
Act out your favorite sex position.
Ooh, yes, I want you to do this. I want you to. Like you set up that line.
Now, this is the second time she done joked about Michelle. She said something about Michelle. Then she said something about whatchamacallit. But one of the comments say, she definitely told him not to ask any Diddy questions.
I want to get to that. Yes, I really do. Because you know why?
I mean, how about show you my favorite fake position? I need a muse.
Let's go.
So
Hey, I'm trying to see something.
we can buy on the Whatnot app for
Trying to see what she trying to do.
Just join a single stream here.
Just got to act out. You know how like you...
I don't know how to act. I ain't no actor.
You ain't never been in no movies?
Mm-mm.
Never. A TV show, nothing.
Mm-mm.
This your time to shine right here on Club Shay Shay.
There goes it.
Take a
See,
shot.
that's what happened to me. I with my ass up there with BMF trying to act.
Yeah, see?
Bitch, why is my husband?
Why is why people keep on, everybody that's come up here has asked me.
Because
What?
that was our clinic.
For who? It wasn't for me.
Yes,
Iconic.
it was.
No, it wasn't.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when I heard that, I was like, I know what position he was in. It was the growling for me.
Lord,
Yeah, you was saying that thing.
you see what happened now. My intimacy has been.
And how that make you feel? How does that make you feel? That's a very important question. I wanted to ask you that. How does that make you feel?
It doesn't.
Something so intimate in front of the world.
That basic ass psychology. I don't know what. How does that make you feel? Basic ass psychology question. Everybody thinks is an important question. How does that make you feel?
And we all just got our own perception of what happened.
Yeah.
Like I just knew what position you was in. I don't even know. But it's not that you could tell me that could make me change my mind.
It doesn't, because I'm such a private person, and I've done a great job of keeping my personal life private.
Mm-hmm.
I did as good a job as I could shielding my kids, my relationships, because I believe public relationships, when they end, they have to end publicly also. So I like to be behind the scenes. I like to date privately. I like to, if we end this relationship, I like to end it privately. And here I am. That's the time that I've ever been on IG Live. People actually think I intended to do that. Really? Lose my job, potentially, $50 million from me. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
All these advertising sponsors that Club Shay Shay Nightcap.
The fact of the matter is, if I grab this phone to go on live, there's a couple steps. You got to press a couple buttons intentionally. Just not sure how this happens if nobody's touching the phone.
But all the affiliates that's up under Shay Shay Media lose that.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
That's how you explained that so well, and that's how I feel in my situation. I was just in the situation.
Huh?
You just was in it. You didn't even know that happened.
No, I did not.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I was just in the situation. In that, you explained that so well.
Feelings that's up on the Shay Shay media. Lose that. For what?
That's how you explained that so well, and that's how I feel in my situation. I was just in the situation.
Just in the situation.
You just was in it. You didn't even know that happened.
No, I did not.
You was just having a good time. Thank you. Doing the things you do.
That's what you real.
And you got it from the world, and now you got to explain it. Everybody like, no, you did that on purpose, and it's like you didn't.
I did
You
not.
telling the truth.
Yes.
But isn't you can say to many people, but
And that's what you realize, that the internet has their own perception of what things. They'll believe something that isn't true, and then they won't believe something that is true.
Right.
And the internet has done the internet has its pros and cons, but it's done a horrible job. I mean, people believe damn near everything that comes out on the internet, and it's not the case. Let me ask you this: 50-50 relationships. You open to 50-50 relationships?
ooh, I'm open to like if I clean, you pay the bills. You know, like things like that. I feel like, and I hate like this subject is so. You know, people are. I'm tired of this subject. I just feel like men are providers.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is.
You ever paid for a date?
I ain't paying for no date.
You ain't gonna pay you gonna take your man out for his birthday.
I will
Father's Day?
spend on my man though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a giving person. I'm very selfish. Like I'm gonna give whatever. Like if I put you, like I don't look at it as like you gotta do for me. Like if I like you, your birthday come, I'm gonna make you feel special. So I just think that like 50-50 with bills, if I like, you know, like I have been 50-50 before I became famous. Like, you know,
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel like it's regular to some people. It's
Right.
I'm just trying to say, like, if this person work a job, you have to bring something to the table as a woman. And sex is just not everything.
What that ain't how they feel.
No, sex is just
you
not
get
everything.
cat, and
yeah, sometimes the cat don't even be hitting on nothing, but but I just do feel like as a woman, like you gotta be a mother. It gotta be something special about you. You just can't think sex is the key. You know, you gotta learn. You gotta either cook, clean, something. You gotta be a woman in some aspect. Like sex is not always the answer for real.
would you be okay being the breadwinner? Could you date? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, he's not an athlete. He's not a musician.
Why you keep saying athlete?
Because for me, I'm surprised that you haven't been with an athlete. But I'm just going because there's one coming. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that later. You just keep referring. I'm like, who is this?
Musician, entertainer.
Thank you.
A normal guy. He has he doesn't make the money that you make, but he's a man. Loves your kids as if he was their own. He makes sure when you come home, everything is, the house is in order. Everything that you need. Well, when you come from the road, he got you covered. Your kid, you know he got you. You okay in a situation like that?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a situation like that. It feels good. It always feels good to know that like your kids is safe, you safe, you comfortable. Like that's the best feeling. I feel like just knowing that you're like comfortable and this person loves me. It becomes a time where you just like you do want to feel special when it comes to like gifting or somebody setting like Valentine's Day coming up your birthday. You want that shebang, or sometimes it's just like damn, like we don't be able to get, you know. But it's like it all depends on like what you. Some people not materialistic, but I would prefer like feeling good over materialistic things because it's for me. It's the memories. Like I could always be like, damn, I remember that time. And then these pair of shoes, them shits is dated.
So you want a situation like for Valentine's Day, you want rose petals leading up the stairs. You want all these big.
Everyone want to feel good. I ain't gonna sit here and say like, okay, it's Valentine's Day, it's just another day. I do want to feel good.
Right.
I do want like.
So you want to go all out for your birthday? That thing better be lit.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Private jet.
It be private jet because I don't fly private all the time. I ain't gonna lie, like every nigga can't send a jet.
Right.
But when I land, their room better be something. It ain't gotta be private jet because I don't fly private all the time. I ain't gonna lie, like every nigga can't send a jet.
Right.
But when I land, their room better be something.
Jet.
But let me ask you this: being a woman in your position, you earn a good living. You've been to hell.
That's when I know I made it. When I have a jet. on the property. Bro, a jet is different.
Your house for an extended period of time. Are you okay letting a man lead? And a woman in your position.
But when I land, that room better be something.
But let me ask, being a woman in your position, you earn a good living, you've been the head of your house for an extended period of time. Are you okay letting a man lead?
I like a man that lead.
People say that.
I'm a man that lead. God said lead, I'm going to follow. I'm going to follow. I like a man that lead. I don't want to lead a man.
What are your thoughts on women saying they're in their soft girl era?
I'm my soft girl era. I'm not going to lie.
What that is? What that mean?
I'm just like, soft girl era is just like when you at peace, you calm, you feeling good. Like, soft girl is just like you just focus on you, you just pouring into you, you just feeling good. Like, everything you just putting out there is just going to come back to you. Like, it's just a soft girl era. It's feeling good. I'm focused on me. I want to get up. I want to work out. I want to, like, focus on my business, focus on myself. I'm not running after this. I'm not running after that. I'm not gossiping. Like, I'm just my soft girl era. I feel like that's me.
That's you right now?
2025.
2025.
How long you been in that era?
2025.
2025.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next year I might be toxic. This year I'm in my soft girl era. I'm gonna focus on me. I'm gonna focus on me. I just feel like this year is the year that I need to like lock in and focus.
I don't know if you saw this viral tweet of a woman, guy sent her woman $200, his woman $200 to go shopping. She said, don't send $200 shopping, it's not enough. I mean, how much, if a guy send you, what's the amount of money someone should send you that you go like, not feel like cheap ass or send it back to him?
Ooh, like for a regular person, like just at least I'm gonna say 1,000.
For a regular dude?
500, 50, like once you split.
What?
Gas so high, eggs high, like everything is high.
Well, I mean, go vegetarian, stop eating eggs. I mean,
but you know, it costs more. Gas so high.
She said
high. 500.
She said, dude, a regular dude got to send her at least 1,000.
Like, just, I'm gonna say 1,000.
For a regular dude?
500, 50, like once you split. Gas so high, eggs high, like everything is high.
She talking about gas and eggs. Get you a Tesla. One. He said, go vegetarian.
Go vegetarian, stop eating eggs.
Stop eating eggs. She said gas high, eggs high.
I mean,
but you know, it costs more to eat
sending
healthy.
$1,000.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When I just started working out, and I be going like the Joe's and the juice. If y'all see this for real, like a green juice be down at $40.
Yeah, you might start juicing yourself.
That's what I said. I was like, God.
You ain't gonna like the clean up. Cause I've juiced before, I've tried it all. It's the clean. By the time you know, and it takes so much, so many carrots, so many beets, so many green leaves and all that stuff, apples, oranges, and then the clean up, to break that machine down, clean it.
Eating healthy costs a lot.
It does.
It costs more than a damn meal.
Right.
Like I was like, whoa, baby.
But let me ask you a question. He ain't send you 1,000. He sent you 250. You gonna send it back?
I ain't sending nothing back. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. I know she ain't gonna send it.
I made it 250 right. I'm gonna just figure out what I can do with it. I'm very appreciative. I'm not a person that's not unappreciative. Like, I appreciate anything somebody do for me.
But do you keep it a middle note like, damn, old boy ain't send me but
I be fucking with who I be fucking with. I'm very locked in.
Okay, so you like this? So hey,
I'm locked in.
What if he ain't got no cash apps?
The Zelle, Apple Pay,
Nope.
Cash.
So hey.
I'm not a person that's not unappreciative. Like, I appreciate anything somebody do for me.
But do you keep it a middle note like, damn, old boy ain't send me but
I be fucking who I be fucking with. I ain't gonna lie. I'm very locked in.
Okay, so you like this? So hey,
I'm locked in.
What if he ain't got no cash apps?
The Zelle, Apple Pay,
Nope.
Cash.
Nope. Oh, cash. No Zelle, no Venmo, no Apple Pay. What up? PayPal. What else they got?
They got all type of shit. So many ways to get money.
I ain't got none.
He ain't got
From
none.
a small town in Georgia who walked away with $80,000 after their car accident last month.
I mean, so he ain't got none of that. All he got is cash, and the only time he can get cash if he see you. But he ain't.
You know what that means? I don't like it like that. I gotta pull up and get the money.
But you gotta pull it, and he don't live in Miami.
Oh, then it ain't all right.
Oh, you can't do long distance?
I could do long distance, but like, how am I getting the money?
You gotta pull up.
So that means I gotta fly to get the money for $200?
No, not 200.
Oh. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm really I'm really a good girl. Okay. Like, I go with the flow.
You ever flown a guy out? What the?
No, like flying man to see me?
Yeah.
Hell no. I ain't flying no man on flight to get on a plane.
Why not?
That's too sassy.
That show him that you really buy him.
I don't care.
Yeah.
He better make arrangements to come see.
Man, y'all see, y'all ain't trying to do right. Y'all don't want.
But don't they got a song called "Getting Flown Out"? What happened to some reciprocity? Reciprocity. She rich though. I don't know.
Y'all ain't trying to do right. Y'all don't want.
Why would I fly a man to come see me?
Why not?
Why would I?
You don't like him like that?
I do.
Okay, well,
he need to be trying to come see me.
He gonna come see you, but I'm saying, you know what? Hey. Hey.
Me sending us a flight ticket over my dead body. I promise you never.
Spin it.
Hold on, but she said she would never fly a man out. I don't know. Like, when I've done long distance relationships, we made plans to see each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think we had it to a point where it was once a month. Well, we'll trade off. It was like, all right, I don't know if it's on weekends or just months, but it's like once a month. All right, I gotta make sure I go up there, or boom, I done went up there. So she's like, all right, I'm coming down there. Like, yeah, we just go back and forth. But make sure it was even. But I'm pretty sure that she's helped me. Sometimes it's like, all right, I'm coming up there, or if I want to come, she'll be like, all right, she'll send me either the gas money or this and that. Like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like she's rich, so I don't feel like a plane ticket, whatever. But that's no different from a train or anything else. Just like, or just helping the person get to see you. Like, if you really want to see the person. And I don't get her. You know what 50 Cent say? Can't get $1 out of me. That's what she like. But it's like she rich. And she don't.
Hey, guys. See what y'all getting yourself into now.
No, I'm a good girl. I can't take a shot.
Fuck does good mean?
What is it? What is it?
It says show your titties right now and take 2 shots.
Take 2 shots that off right there.
Shit, she can show a little nip slip.
I love it, gay. What? You keep drinking like that? Everything that's in the car. For the end of the day, everything
She drink though.
Be happening. I love the gay right here. I love it. I love LA.
You see why I'm saying you can't play with your girl? Mention your girl like, yeah.
Her body like that.
When I'm not
Is her body all natural, or does she got any work, or is she a stripper? Carisha. BBL. That's how every time I try to figure something out, like Lotto and Yama talk BBLs and shit. Does she have one? I know Lotto has one. Oh, she said she also has no BBL, all natural. No. This says Young Miami shows off her progress in the gym after BBL surgery. Does she have one? Young Miami. Oh, she does have one. But her chest. Well, okay. What about her breasts? No, hold up. Does she have a breast implants? Young Miami, does she have breast implants? She has gotten breast augmentation, veneers, and a fat. Oh my gosh. Damn. Okay. She has breast augmentation, veneers, and fat transfer. Okay. So she's not natural.
Around, ain't no telling what you
Hey.
At all.
Hey, now.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. You see why I'm saying you can't play with your girl, bitch? Your girl like, yeah.
Yeah, you do that because when I'm not around, ain't no telling what you.
Hey. Hey, now.
Mm-hmm.
Girl. Baby girl.
Also, this lady, a guy sent his. He said he sent his last $30
Okay.
for her to have lunch.
Okay. I
She-
fuck with him.
She said, "Well, y'all think I'm gonna eat at McDonald's and send it back to him?"
Man, I would have.
McDonald's not that.
A nigga sending his last.
Yeah,
That's a nigga that's for you.
yeah.
Like
You
a nigga
sh-
that's
you-
he put him.
You should be able to $10, $30. That would have been her. That should have been lunch for 3 days.
He put you before he put himself.
Ain't very many.
That. I would have sent it back. I probably would have been like, you know what? Here come like 60 or 100. I don't know. I would have just sent that back though. I probably would have made me a sandwich.
A ham.
And you put an extra 30 with his 30 and send it back to her. You a good woman.
Yeah.
Somebody go get them a good woman.
Any nigga that like experience that, I mean, that's a nigga that's for you. They gonna rock out with you.
Man, what's the best gift a man has ever given you? And those are kids.
Mhm.
You look at our kids.
The best gift a man have ever given me was his time.
You know what? This is some bullshit.
She said.
I
She said the best gift a man has ever given her is his time. Yes, she understands. She understands. Yes, that's the best thing a man can give you is his time.
You know what? This is some bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm gonna say a getaway.
A getaway.
Where y'all go?
Bahamas.
Of course, you got flown out. Okay.
Had a little private little bungalow.
Bungalow.
Open up to the beach.
It was like we went to Bahamas and it was just us.
Just there.
And we just had quality time. That was the best gift. Promise you. We was
Time
just
in Bahamas.
communicating.
Communicating.
I bet y'all was. Body talking, huh?
Body talking. Your body speaks to me.
Do you feel relationships starting to become transactional?
Oh,
Of course.
of course.
The marriage. Nobody ain't married no broke ass man. And I feel like
But that's a contract that's one-sided. For the most part, now every once in a while you'll find a woman that outruns the man, and the contract is. But for the most part, the contract. I mean, think about it. You get married, you signing a contract.
right. Mm-hmm.
I don't like that proposition.
That's why I used to say I don't want to, because I feel like marriage is just like it's too much on the title. Like you feel like, oh my God, I'm married now, I'm a wife. I can't do this, I can't do that. It just becomes too. It just become like you're a wife, you can't do this. It's like goddamn. Like yeah, it's a big commitment. But I also just feel like sometimes like what works for you works for you.
Right.
But
You okay just having a boo? So let's just say y'all hold down.
cause guess what? I want to get divorced now. I got to chase you down and sign these papers. Now everybody saying, oh yeah, but you still married. That's aggravating.
Right.
Cause he don't want to sign the papers or whatever the situation is. It's just like I want to just get the fuck on.
Right.
Next, thank you. Next.
Mister, get the fuck.
Mwah. You know, like sometimes like it will really be a situation that
Right.
just make you want to leave. Like you leave, y'all never have contact. Now I gotta pay a lawyer. You got like it become too many fees.
Right.
It get dragged out.
So let me ask you this: you're in a relationship. How often man have to buy you gifts? Is it weekly? Is it monthly? Is it every 3? Or is it's how he see fit? You expect the thing, your birthday, Mother's Day, Christmas?
I'm more of like a feeling type of person. Like I go off of feelings. For real, material things. It's cool. Like it's cool. You could buy me a bag. It's cool. You could buy me a car. But like us,
Damn, a car? The bag, you was doing good with the bag, maybe some shoes. Damn. And then you ain't gonna want no Camry. You ain't gonna want no Honda. You gonna want Benz or BMW.
I said to be tricky big these days.
Do they?
Yes.
That's why I ain't got.
Thank you. You got
Makes sense. Makes sense.
You buy her a car.
These men be tricking.
Do they?
Yes.
Hold on. I gotta let me readjust myself. Guys be on that. They be on that now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why don't nobody call me
Back
back.
on my birthday, I want a car. Vroom.
I got Uber coming to pick you up to come get this dinner.
He said, "Vroom."
No, I don't know. It's just like, you know, I mean, honestly, men be tricking these days. They be buying gifts.
They trick.
do.
Hold on. I get it. Okay. Dior, YSL, LV,
I feel like that's like on a regular. Like a little purse.
Birkins. Guys tricking with Birkins now?
Birkins is just like starter packs, I feel like.
Starter pack.
If starter pack,
Birkin's a starter pack.
you could.
I ain't gonna lie, the first date that I
I gotta grab
went
it.
on, my first date that I just went on recently, a crocodile Kelly. Like, I wasn't even I was at dinner. My security guard walked in with a big orange purse. I'm like, ooh, that's for me. Surprise. We got this baby. I was like, ooh.
You know he
thank you.
expecting the
What?
thigh y'all.
Thank you.
She said, "Thank you."
But so if that's what's going, because I see, like, I'm watching IG and I see these men and women on IG and I'm like, I was telling Jordan, I was like, bro, I got to get me another job.
Yeah.
They got me.
Shannon, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun. You gotta start.
I can't be broke having fun.
You're not broke. You're far from broke, babe. This podcast.
I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want to be broke though.
You can have fun. You better
I'm having fun.
spend it. Spend it more. You're gonna have a lot more fun. Like say these niggas out here ain't spending enough.
Yeah, but see, Dre got it like that.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta spend that money. They giving out Chanel bags at the strip clubs. They sending them with the bottles. They giving out monies at shows.
But let me ask you a question though. But see, when you see things like this, and then men like, man, I'm very leery of what's going on because it seems like a woman is just after one thing. She wants my money. She wants what I can do for her. She's really not in me. Me being me. She wants what I can provide, what I can do for her.
Right.
To that you say.
I feel like when you're in that situation, like you could feel it. A bitch, a person, as a woman, when you're a man, it just shows like you ain't finna do all that. You just want to come and get what you can get and go. I ain't doing all that. If I'm the type of person, if I don't like you, I'm not even entertaining that, and I don't like. I'm not.
So you can't be with a guy. Oh, just because he's doing all this, go let that man be sweating all over you and all that kind of stuff. If you don't like him, you don't like him.
I don't. It's ill. It's all over my face. It's like, don't even touch me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they don't get to that point. Because how soon do you know? Nick, you said the guy.
I know off a text message.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. What the hell did he say in the text message that make you say, you ain't it, bro?
What's up, boo? Don't call me that.
Yo.
And I'm not your boo.
Well, he might try to get you to be his boo. You got to build up to that. So let me ask you a question. They call you. They call you Miami or they call you by your governor?
I like curry.
I'm at the 59-minute mark. She said she know for text message. But somebody had commented and said, he be saying, damn. he done said this shit too many times on this one. She hasn't given damn. This one's still hot. Motherfucking Italy pipe be struggling. That used to be my best one. That was not. I gotta make a couple videos off this shit. Howdy do. Howdy doody. I want to respond to a couple of shits. I'm at the 59. This one almost 2 hours. I gotta see how long his episodes be, but this is a long episode. And I'm actually watching it. She looks as good though. So she giving some alright answers. Alright, the first video is at 4:51. Let me see.
I don't know, but you gotta take a shot.
No, I ain't gotta take no shot to that.
You ain't gotta take no, ain't you? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, slippery when wet. Okay, come on in.
Oh,
Spring
slippery
is
when
here,
wet.
and when it comes
Kinda
out fresh,
find out.
start feeling decluttering, resetting, and just easing back into the rhythm of things. But this
Can
time
anybody
of year
attest to
also
that?
brings
I feel like she
some
should.
anxiety as we go into
She
the
should
new
have
season. Maybe you're feeling like
She's one of the ones that needs
you're
a
behind
tape
your
leak.
goals, or like life is moving faster than you can
She-
keep up with. If that sounds familiar,
Yeah, no.
Take a shot.
Oh, no, I ain't gotta take no shot to that.
You ain't gotta take no, ain't you? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, slippery when wet.
Thank
Okay,
you.
come on in.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you can't remix this shit. Okay, fuck it.
Take a shot.
Oh, no, I ain't gotta
Shit.
take no shot to that.
You ain't gotta take no, ain't you?
Oh, well, I'm gonna do both.
Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna,
what do you say? What you gotta do?
It say take a shot if you got.
I like this. I like this.
Oh,
I
my
like this
God.
game. I like
You
this.
see, that's why I don't like playing my game.
Yeah. So what do you say? What you gotta do?
It say take a shot if you gotta use to get wet.
Yeah. I know, but you gotta take a shot.
Oh, no, I ain't gotta take no shot to that.
You ain't gotta take no, ain't you? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, slippery when wet.
Thank
Okay,
you.
come on in.
Yeah, no.
okay, I'm done taking that.
Take a shot.
Damn.
I was. Oh, my God.
I like
You
this.
see, that's why I don't like playing my game.
Yeah. So what do you say? What you gotta do?
It-
So what do you say? What you gotta do?
It say take a shot if you gotta use lube to get wet.
Yeah. I don't know, but you gotta take a shot.
Oh, no, I ain't gotta take no shot to that.
You ain't gotta take no, ain't you? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, slippery when wet.
Thank
Okay,
you.
come on in.
That was smooth. Save video. But I can't make this. I want to. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. And now I'm gonna have to make this a video. I'm gonna have to make this an actual fucking edit.
Man, take a shot. You know, yeah, we knocking and bucking and ready to fight.
How the hell you not know that
Yeah,
song?
we knocking.
If. If.
Okay, this is a good one. Tell me if you know this. It say finish these lyrics. Take a shot.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Take a shot. If.
Okay, this is a good one. Tell me if you know this. It say finish these lyrics. Yeah, we knocking and bucking.
And ready to fight.
I don't know nothing about that. Nuck if you buck.
Yeah, we knocking and bucking.
No.
Man, take a shot.
That was embarrassing.
You know, yeah, we knocking and bucking and ready to fight.
So there are several things. Obviously, there's a certain. Ain't no bottle. Spin the bottle. Whoever it lands on, give them a body massage.
Ooh, it's time to get wild now.
So what that mean? I can pick any card.
You gotta pick from the deck or get wild.
So this is right. Spin the bottle. Whoever it lands on, give them a body massage. Okay. Cause you about to set me up. I got one right here. Get wild. Spin the bottle. Whoever it lands on, give them a body massage for 30 seconds. We ain't got no bottle.
See, that's why you gotta play this game. I always say that.
So we got to. So there's certain items that you're gonna have to have. So you're gonna have to have food. You're gonna have to have mustard. You're gonna have to have hot. 30 seconds. We ain't got no bottle. How long that take?
Yes.
Oh, I ain't got that
yes.
kind of time. And
Oh hell no.
Yeah, like
damn.
I like men that like really likes me. You know, like I'm very into that. Like I like men that like that's really into me. You know, like they want to just know what I'm doing and can't stay away from me. I'm used to that. Like the men that I date, we do everything together. Like they gonna sit with me to get my hair done, my nails done.
Oh no, see that's too much. That's
How?
because you know how long that take.
Yes.
Oh,
Hell no.
And to get your nails done too.
My clam tea right there, they can vouch for me.
You try.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like a getaway. I'm gonna say a getaway.
You know about kids?
The best gift they have ever given me was his time.
Fuck out of here.
And don't say your kids.
I mean, that's a nigga that's for you. They gonna rock out with you.
Man, what's the best gift a man has ever given you? And don't say your kids. You know about kids?
The best gift a man have ever given me was his time.
You know what?
Fuck out of here.
This is some bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. It came with a crocodile Kelly. Like
She
the
said-
first day that
I gotta drink on this.
my this just like starter packs. I feel like these like a little purse.
Birkins. Guys tricky with Birkins now?
Birkins is just like starter pack. I feel like these days.
It's starter pack.
I ain't gonna lie. The first time
I gotta drink on this.
my first date that I just went on recently, it came with a crocodile Kelly. Like I wasn't even expect, I was at dinner. My security guard walked in with, you gotta start.
I can't be. So you damn.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they don't get point. Cause how soon do you know? Nick, you said the guy.
I know off a text message.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. What the hell did he say in the text message that make you say you ain't it, bro?
What's up, boo? Don't call me that. And I'm not your boo.
Well, he might try to get you to be his boo. You got to build up to that. So let me ask you a question. What did they call you? They call you Miami or they call you by your government?
I like Carisha.
You like Carisha?
Mm-hmm. I like a man that's like Carisha. I be like, what's up? Oh, you calling me by my government? You trying to get... Yeah.
You trying to get it? And it is. So are you a gift giver? Do you like to give your man?
Yeah, I'm a big gift giver. I'm a...
Try to get it? And it is. Government.
I like Carisha.
You like Carisha?
Mm-hmm. I like a man that's...
You got to build up to that. So let me ask you a question. What did they call you? They call you Miami or they call you by your government?
I like Carisha.
You like Carisha?
Mm-hmm. I like a man that's like Carisha. I be like, what's up? Oh, you calling me by my government? You trying to get... Yeah.
You trying to get it? And it is. So are you a gift giver? Do you like to give your man?
Yeah, I'm a big gift giver. I'm a trick.
Damn.
She said she a trick.
I'll buy you a car because you know why?
Why?
You go trick harder. I'm telling you, you trick, they go trick harder. I might tell you a lie. I might tell a joke, but I never tell a lie.
Yeah. Have you ever taken a gift back?
Thank you. Surely did give back my shit.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I took a gift back. I did. I ain't gonna lie, I did.
What was
Why
it?
you give it back? Oh, you went to his place and got it.
No, I said give back my shit.
You said it just like that too, didn't
Give
you?
back my shit.
And what'd he say?
He give it back.
Let me ask you a question. Guy asked you for his ish back. You giving it back?
Yeah.
You give it back to him?
No.
Hold on, wait a minute. Whoa, I'm missing something.
As a man, why are you asking back for your shit?
Can I press rewind?
Yeah.
Play. You asked for your stuff back, he gave it back. He asked for his stuff back, you say F no.
As a man, why?
As a woman, why?
I work hard for my money.
But then, how do you think he got his inheritance?
You know, I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna need you to come up there.
Hold on. That gift you just got for your birthday, somebody bought that for you or you bought it?
I bought it myself. I make a lot of money. I put in a lot of work. I work so hard.
A Ferrari?
Yeah.
Ferrari, LaFerrari.
You ain't gonna even drive it like that.
Ooh.
Ooh,
This is summertime. I live in Miami. My top is down.
But then you people gonna say,
I don't care. I keep a baby Glock. I ain't fighting with no random. I ain't gonna lie. I have my security following me. I ain't gonna lie. I brought that myself, and I was real mad because it was just like, you know, the internet love. 1 minute I'm broke. 1 minute I can't do it without a man. 1 minute I can't. It's just so many just narratives that's out there, and that was something that I did for myself. I work hard. Like I put in a lot of work. Like I'm not gonna lie, I sacrifice a lot. I be away from my kids. Like I'm home strategizing. Like I put in a lot of work, and I was like, I want a Ferrari, and I'm about it. And I was able to do it. I'm so proud of myself.
Why a
Cause I come
Ferrari?
for food section and wig.
I remember them King Vitamin. Y'all had no King Vitamin cereal?
I had like
Corn
frosted flakes.
Y'all can get frosted flakes?
The popcorn, the little pop, they like yellow. The popcorn cereal.
Pops.
Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Called Pops.
They like popcorn, literally, like little yellow.
Damn. So you got
Oh,
bread
that's
like
nice.
that, huh? I know, guys see that. They're like, hey, Carisha got bread like that, cuz. Let's go, let's one. Hey.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I brought that. I felt good about it.
How did you decide to say, you know what? I want to buy myself a gift and end up landing on that gift?
Because I got all SUVs. Like all my cars is trucks.
Because you got kids and, haul them around, take them
And
around.
I can't drive.
You can't?
Ooh,
You bought a Ferrari and can't drive? Do you have a driver's
Mama's
license?
been praying for me ever since. She said, baby girl, please be careful when you drive the car. I'm always just hitting like curves. It's always a flat tire, a nail in the tire. Like I'm really a girl. Pulling up at valet, still getting dressed. And I was just like, I want a fast car, but I'm kind of like a Ferrari girl, Like I'm like,
Yeah.
I like nice shit.
Yeah.
I like real nice shit.
Why
Like
you go
everything
Lamborghini?
gotta be just nice. And I was like, I want a Ferrari, and I love just white on white. So I called a
You got a
dealership.
white on white?
White on white.
What you?
Just like I want a fast car, but I'm kind of like a Ferrari girl. Tire, nail in the tire. Like I'm really a girl. Pulling up at valet, still getting dressed. And I was just like, I want a fast car, but I'm kind of like a Ferrari girl,
Why
Like
you
I'm
not a
like,
Lamborghini
Yeah.
girl?
I like nice shit.
Yeah.
I like real nice shit. Like everything gotta be just nice. And I was like, I want a Ferrari, and I love just white on white. So I called a
You got a
dealership.
white on white?
White on white.
What you got, an S90?
A F8, a Spider.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Damn.
yeah.
I ain't got no man like that. I can't get no.
You could buy two of them.
What's the worst purchase you've ever made?
Some dumbass veneer. Like my teeth before these, I ain't like that.
Did you go to Colombia or you was here in the States?
In the States,
And what happened? What did you do?
they horrible. My teeth. I ain't like my teeth the last 3 times. I'm gonna get them done.
Damn. I mean, where the hell you going? You got your home down the street?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back in Miami this time, but I think that was like the.
Atlanta Cosmetic Dentistry.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really spend my money like that. I'm like the type of person. I'm not the same money
Yeah.
because I got 2 kids and I come for real. Like I'm out for like survival mode, so I gotta like know how to like manage my money.
Right.
So I don't really like buy big gifts.
Well, you done messed up some money. You done gone 3 times to get veneers.
Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody to pay for them. So if you see this interview and y'all want to like get my teeth done, DM me.
Okay. You say you came from welfare, Section 8, projects. What have you learned about money then?
You like for real, pay your taxes. But when the IRS come, hey,
Damn.
what the.
They came looking for you?
Yes, like I was just like, oh my God, like that is so important. When you get money, you gotta really put your money aside for the taxes, for real. Because
Whatever you get, put half aside.
30%, you have to like put that aside because you are getting and spending. You're not even thinking about that. Like, but when that shit coming serious, they come for whatever you got, and it's just like. I'm big on that. Like when I get my money, I'm like, hey, just put this aside for me, baby, because I ain't got time for that.
Because if I got it, I'm
gonna be sweating on my mother's child like.
Well, let me ask you this. Like, when it comes to investing, what do you feel safe? What do you feel most comfortable having your people put your money in? You in crypto? You in real estate?
Real estate. I really think Section 8, like housing, public houses, like that shit is, the government, you get your money regardless.
Right.
So I think
government pay on time, too.
Thank you.
Government pay on time. We touched on it briefly about marriage. You say you're not sure you want to get married because the title. You okay being with, like, I think, well, who was that? Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. I don't know. They might have got married, but I think they were like a couple for like 30 plus years. You okay being a couple?
Yeah, I feel like what works for you works for you. I just feel like marriage is like a title. Like I done seen people that's married that are so miserable, and I'm like, why are y'all married?
Right.
What even made y'all get married? And they felt like because we was together so long, we need to get married. And I done seen people that's been together 20 plus years, like
It works for them.
it works for them.
So whatever works for them.
Yeah, I'm big on that. Like marriage is like, if you want to get married, okay, cool. But it be pressure. Like you have to be somebody's wife. Like we could be together forever, and we know what we got going on. We could get married and divorce in a year. Y'all still gonna criticize us.
Let me ask you a question. Could you be a housewife? All this, no more music, no more podcasting. You a housewife. Them 5 kids, she come home, you got dinner cooked.
All day and tomorrow.
Yeah. You can be that? You ain't giving that up, Chris.
I can't be a housewife. I'm a lover girl.
I don't know.
You single?
Damn, you tried to hit on me?
Get
I'm telling you, I ain't got no money.
that good way. Get out of it. Get it.
You single?
Damn, you tried to hit on me?
No,
I ain't got no money. I'm telling you, I ain't got no money.
good way to avoid the question.
We gonna be back in Section 8.
Huh?
That works for me. Shit. Hello.
Hey.
Section 8 saving up.
Hey, we be on the counter with that big old block of cheese with that knife trying to cut it.
Man, as long as we spending time together, I don't even care. As long as them kids going to school, they fed, I don't care. Like I'm just happy with like spending time with my person. I'm telling you, like that shit feel good.
It feel good?
It feel good.
You ever date older man?
Yeah.
How much older? What's the 5 years, 10 years? I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I'm saying what?
Like 30, like 20, 30 years. Let me see. If I'm 30, 20.
20 years. So that's 50. So 50 is cool for you. Half my age plus 7. Half my age, I'm about to be 57, so that'll be 28 and a half plus 7.
You gotta be 57?
I'm about to be 57.
Okay.
57 minus 7.
That's 50.
No, that's me. That's
So you
your
said
age.
57, but you said...
No,
50.
I'm saying what you're supposed to, for a man.
Okay.
You do half his age.
Okay.
Plus 7. So half my age is 28 and a half. I add 7. That's 30. That's 7. That's 35 and a half. So 35 and a half minus 2.
35 minus 2?
Yeah.
30.
33. You 30?
31.
31?
I just turned 31.
You just turned 31?
Yeah, I'm still celebrating my birthday.
Trying to
I hope y'all got me a cake.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Creesh. I'm trying to work the mathematics. Give me a second. I'm working the
I'm
mathematics.
gonna go on mine now.
How we
can add this up.
How we get that 31, Joe? How we get the 31? Okay, maybe we add an extra year. Half my age plus 8 minus 4. Right on time. That's 31, right?
Okay, let's talk about it.
Are you willing to? You ready to settle down?
I feel like going into marriage, yes, because I got 2 kids. I'm 31. Life getting a little serious. It's time to like slow down. It's time to be a family. You know, like my son father is deceased, like he died, and it's like I'm raising a son of my own. I want him to have a father figure. I want him to have like some type of male figure in his life. So it's like I can't just be a fun girl running around
Right.
as a city girl.
She think about that. She has somebody, you know what I'm saying? She'll need a man around.
Right.
Life got to get serious, and I think like going into my 30s, I'm at that point.
Would you end a relationship with him, or you give him a second chance?
I give him a second chance. Everybody cheat. Women cheat too.
Damn, that was quick.
He
We
did.
cheating. We just don't get caught.
Y'all, because women are like cat. They got padded feet. Can't hear them. They tiptoeing in silence.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, a lot of times guys are not as messy as women. See, guys will keep down on the hush hush. Women, y'all gonna be telling.
Nah. It's the other way around.
Guys be telling they be.
Yeah, women don't say shit. Maybe time is, but it's never going
But see
like...
that yes out. It's gonna get out. Cause friend, y'all gonna have a falling out. Cause you know it's just a matter of time before y'all fall out, and then you gonna tell all your business. And then what?
And now, I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, just hear me out. I hate to say this, but I feel like men cheat. Like, all men cheat, but you have to get to that point where you grown enough to just feel like, okay, I'm not in that era no more. I'm not leaving my man for cheating once. Babe, I'm probably gonna get like 4 times.
4? Damn.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna have to get your number.
I'm not leaving my man for cheating once. Babe, I'm probably gonna get to that point where you grown enough to just feel like, okay, I'm not in that era no more. So I'm not leaving my man for cheating once. Babe, I'm probably gonna get like 4 times.
4? Damn.
I'm not gonna lie.
4 is a lot. Well,
I'm gonna have to get your number. 4 times, Jordan.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little patience. But when I told you when I get the fuck
Would you
on.
be that?
When I get the phone, you gonna miss me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4 times, Jordan.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little patience. But when I told you when I get the fuck
Would
on.
you be that?
When I get the phone, you gonna miss me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you a question. That Neo situation, you see Neo, I think Neo got like 3 girls.
Man, Neo's serving. No, I'm just playing. I just think for each his own. I feel like he living his truth. That's all that matters. Because he could be like manipulating women. He could be lying. He could be deceiving women. I feel like you have to live in your truth. If
Right.
that's what worked for him and the women that's involved, they happy. That's what they want to do. I feel like what works for you works for the next person.
Right.
Everybody don't like apples. Everybody don't like oranges.
Right.
If that's what he likes, if that's his truth, he have to live in his truth. And he got women that's...
Could you okay being on the roster? Or you gotta be, you gotta be 1? Can you be like 3 on the roster? Or when you gotta be on the totem pole?
And let me tell you something.
Okay.
You see this face? You see... Baby, I just can't do a roster. I'm not gonna lie. I probably can start with like a team.
Yeah.
But by the time halftime come, halftime,
Yeah.
you gotta go in the locker room with the coach.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about,
Big adjustment.
hey, either we finna win this game, babe, or we finna hang these cleats up.
Right. Well, let me ask you a question. When you heard that you were dating Stephon Diggs, how did that... See, how did that come out?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
What was the question?
They say you were dating Stephon Diggs.
Where that came from?
Internet.
You can't believe everything you said on the internet. You just said that, right?
All right.
Thank you.
So let me ask you a question. What's the youngest? You're 31. What's the youngest you date?
Billy got to 5.
25.
25. Okay. Mm-hmm. What have you learned about relationships? Being who you are, being a public figure. You mentioned you have kids, but what have you learned about relationships?
Men lie, women lie.
You just accept it. So, what do you believe? So, guy, if you believe men lie, women lie, so what do you believe to be true?
Nothing. I don't know. I just think that I think that you really have to date. You really have to find your person. I think you know your person when you get with a person. Like, it's really about the feeling, the connection, with the bond that you share with a person. Like, y'all have to be on the same page. That's the only way it's gonna work. Anything else is just women lie. That's some real shit I learned, that like everybody be lying.
And you don't even get mad about it, huh?
I'm just the type of person. It's like,
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Born in Miami, raised in Miami. How did being raised in Miami, how did that shape the person that we see sitting here today?
Ooh, it's a fast life. Everything is fast, and I think that like we go through so much at a young age that it made me the woman that I am. I think that like going to school, I dealt with the, like words may hurt you. Just everything that come at you in life. Like my mama went to prison when I was younger. I had to raise my brother and sister, so I've been through the hardship that built me into like nobody can tear me down. I done been through this shit in high school, just being raised in Miami, like coming from like my Brownlee, they sold drugs, like I done been through everything in life. So it's like, it just molded me into who I am. Like nothing can really break me. I done been through this shit. Like I feel like I was raised off of hardship.
You mentioned your mom went to prison and you had to raise your siblings. Do you feel you was robbed of your childhood? That you didn't get an opportunity to be a teenager, a young woman?
I appreciate it. I think that if I never been through that, I probably would have not be able to handle what was dealt with me like now. You know how like some people, you think about people that commit suicide, like what made them commit suicide? They wasn't strong enough. They didn't have the mentality. They wasn't built for it. Like they didn't know how to get to the next level. I think that like going through all that hardship at a young age, like life is life, no matter how you shape it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't predict life. You can't say like, I could have had the best childhood.
Right.
God put me in that position and have me able to navigate where I'm at right now. And I think that like I needed that.
Wow. What type of student were you? Were you a good girl in school or were you popular? So how were you in school?
I always been popular. Always had, I had a car at like what, 15, 16. Always was in designer. Always been, nails did, hair did.
You been that, huh?
Always was a cheerleader, jump high, could split. Just
a cheerleader, day athlete.
I like the basketball players though.
Yeah, the athletes.
I had a basketball.
No, you did. See, everyone try to pretend like you.
But yeah, I always always been an it girl. Always had this personality. Always was fun.
I read you say you was hood famous.
I was.
What's hood famous?
Like I don't even I was getting booked. And I wasn't even nobody. Like I used to do like little club hostess back in Miami for $500 to $1,000.
Damn, you been getting bread for a minute, huh?
I used to do like little bookies, yeah. Like $500 was the least I took.
Damn.
To $1,000. The
So
$1,000
you been a hustler.
I used to have I used to sell wigs. It was called the wig gala.
Right.
Like the Met Gala.
Let me ask you this: How did you become popular on the internet before you even started a rap career?
Because like my mom, she had a name for herself. Like my mom always dated like like the drug dealers and all of that. So she was kind of like Trick and Trina. Like that was my godmom.
Right.
Wow.
And she just was one of those. She wasn't a rapper, but she grew up with the celebrities of Miami. So then she had a daughter.
You mentioned Trina is your godmother. Is that why you got into rap? What happened? Why'd you get into rap?
I ain't gonna lie, JT called me one time. It's like, let's rap. I'm like, what? Let's do what?
Who did?
JT.
Okay.
She called me one time. It's like that shit. She like I used to have beef. We used to have beef where we was from. And she wanted to make a diss track about these girls, but we ended up going to the studio and making a song called Good. So she actually.
How you gonna make a diss track about girls that somehow you make one FD dudes?
I don't know, cause the beat was like that. We had sample Kaya. It was. We just started dissing.
Is it true you used to go to Trick Daddy pool parties? You didn't?
Probably not like his adult pool parties, but I've been in his videos.
Right.
But I never been to one of his pool parties.
What about Rick Ross? You know Ross?
Yeah, I know Ross.
I like Ross.
Ross used to hang with my brother daddy. But yeah, I know Ross.
So who came up with the idea of the City Girls?
So me and JT we was two friends, childhood friends. We started rapping, and then once we got signed to QC, Coach K named us the City Girls.
And then because you had City Girls, and then you had the Hobbs, and then.
And now he was just like City Girls, like every level from the city. That's true though.
Right.
Every level from the city.
Did you ever think that you would? So when you were growing up, you were in Miami and you were doing what you were doing. Did you ever think you envisioned this? Because what did you want to be as a child?
A mortician.
Look, girl, I want to be a funeral.
I
mean, you always gonna have work, but damn.
I wanted to be a mortician. I don't know why. I just wanted to know like what happened when you die, like life after death. I was just like,
you still not gonna know.
I know. I just felt like they would bring me closer. Like I don't know, like cutting up my body.
You're not scared of dead people?
They did. I mean, not like that. You did.
Yeah, but they can't hurt you, but they can make you hurt yourself.
How?
You know they have reflexes.
Jump up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna leave it down.
I'm gonna be up out of that thing so quick. Growing up, what was your favorite group growing up?
My favorite group growing up?
Were you, what's TLC, SWB, Escape?
SWB, that's I get. So it's weekend my knees. I can hardly see. Hey, I ain't had no business singing that song.
See? You held it down. You held the group down when JT went to jail. Did you give her a big check when she came home with it?
I ain't gonna lie, I was broke as hell. I thought I was like, JT, listen. I ain't gonna be able to keep spending this show money for you. You gotta get paid. The lawyer, you gotta the business manager, you got like, and you gotta split 50-50. So I was making it by, but it was crazy money at the time. You know, like we'll get like a little show, it's making 30,000. You gotta do management, you gotta do lawyer, you gotta do this and that. So I mean, she was able to come home with some money, but it wasn't like I ain't gonna say it like just gave her a big check. No big check.
But it was Drake that really helped put the City Girls on because he featured you guys on one of his songs. Mm-hmm. Was that the big break that you guys got?
In my feelings.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drake.
So obviously you say shout out to Drake. Drake your boy.
I fought with Champagne Poppy.
Yeah.
Always, you know. I felt like Drake was just so genuine. Like he just literally came. I remember when they told us like Drake was out on this song. We was like, what?
Right.
When in the studio we recorded the song, you know, he did the video. He brought me out of New Orleans. We performed. I met him in Miami. He just always just like show love and it was shit. So.
With that being said, if Kendrick called you and said he want you to jump on a song, you cool?
I don't think Kendrick would call me for a song. To just be honest, so.
You don't think he will get no feature with or Christian? Just stay with Drake. Drake put you down.
Yeah.
Your favorite artists? I mean, Usher, Lil Durk, Juicy J, Moody, Doja, Lotto, he love it with Drake. Drake put you down. Yeah. Who's been your favorite artist? I mean, Usher, Lil Durk, Juicy J, Moody, Doja, Lotto, DB, Lil Baby, Jacquees. Who's been your favorite?
I ain't gonna lie, I love me some Usher.
You know what? I got this for you. You go to Usher's residency. You got a man.
I wait.
Okay. He do.
I'm not doing the cherries.
You're not doing the cherry. You ain't gonna be grinding. You ain't gonna be backing it up on him.
I mean, I've been to Usher. I done perform with Usher. In Vegas, and I did back it up on Usher a couple of times.
Well, you had a man. What he say?
Nothing. It's work.
It's work.
That ain't no damn work.
It is work before we though. I think you gotta have like a company man. You gotta have a man that's like a business man that just know they position. But I do like Usher. I love Sexy Red. I feel like Sexy Red just get the party going. I love Doechii.
You right.
You look a mess out.
Doechii got that new song.
Yeah.
What's Cardi like behind the scene?
She got a good personality. Like she cool. Like Cardi, like she like a real bitch, you know.
Is Meg still your favorite rap girlfriend?
I love Megan. I love Megan. We are Aquarius, so we just naturally connect.
Let me ask you this. The female rappers, there are a lot of you guys today. If you're not listening to your song, who you listening to?
A lot of. What do I get for my birthday? What do I get for my birthday?
Well, I you know what? And I've
She's
asked
still
some
a lot
of these women this. I've had why do women have so much beef in the rap game?
I think it's an ego thing. I think women have egos, and I think it just get into like a, you know, like you sometimes you just feel like if you showing too much love, you right, and it just become like an ego thing. Like me, I'm just like a natural support. Like if I want what you want, I can put out like a reason. I'm not looking at it like oh I'm crying or I'm running something for that. Like if I want you, I want you.
You got to call the middle of the beef because JT was beefing, and that's your partner, and you ain't got no issue with these other ones. So you're smack dab in the middle. How you navigate that?
I just think that like it just depends on how deep the beef is and what the beef about. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it all boils down to. Like if it's about some that shit about some bullshit, but if it's like deep in the rap, it's like
Y'all didn't figure this out though. Don't you wish y'all could just like get around? I don't know if you got beef, but I'm saying y'all. I've used that term loosely, but don't you wish that the women that have beef could just like get in the room and figure this out?
Yeah.
Once you realize that it ain't really that serious.
I honestly feel like we all got a story. We all from somewhere. Like we all trying to make it out. We all trying to be somebody. We all got like kids. At this point, we too grown to be beefing. Because at the end of the day, we ain't finna fight.
Right.
We ain't finna sit here and really fight.
Right.
So what the we doing?
Right.
We just going back and forth on the internet. We all got security. We ain't finna see each other. We ain't finna get dirty. So it's just like, you know, it's just entertainment. And I just feel like we stronger together. So I wish everybody would come together.
Do you call DJ Academics and they say, bro, why you speaking on women? You got a problem with him? You don't like him?
I mean, I don't have a problem with him. I just feel like as a blogger, I feel like everybody have a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I just was saying with the Shade Room, the Breakfast Club, like this is your job, and it's all about how you speak on the topic. Like, you can say whatever you want to say about me, but you ain't gotta call me a bitch. You ain't gotta call me a hoe. You can just say like, yes, like you're done, you're this. It just be so personal. And it's just like I never met you a day in my life. I don't mind you doing your job as a blogger. Whatever you are.
Like my music.
Yeah, you can
start calling me out.
You can criticize me. You can say whatever. Everybody have a right to opinion. But when it get personal, like, yeah, I'm so glad you got shot at. And like my car got shot up, and he like, damn. Yeah, like my car got shot up when I was pregnant. When he wrote the story, he was like, I thought you keep a baby Glock with you. It's like, what's wrong with you? Like, I could have lost my life and my child life. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
wild.
you can like the story, but why it's so personal? I never met you. I never saw you in person. Like, why is it so personal? You know, and it's just like, even like as time went by, that was like the first time that I really like noticed who he was, because it was like very hurtful. Like, I was just like, damn, I almost lost my life, and it was something that was just like in my face, and it was just, as time and time went by, he was just so disrespectful, and I'm just like, well, goddamn, like, everybody got an opinion. I can't put a gun to everybody's head that got an opinion, but it's just like, you just take it so far. Like, it's like,
This shit say dog park. I don't see any dogs. I see no park. Oh, big. But if there are dogs, Bailey will find them. I ain't even mad that it's cold today. Nope, sure not. Actually pretty comfortable. I just want Bailey though. Bailey! Stretch your legs out. Bailey! Come on. Hop in. Bailey been acting real sluggish. Yeah.
yes. Like, but goddamn, like, everybody got an opinion. I can't put a gun to everybody's head that got an opinion, but it's just like, you just take it so far. Like, it's like, yes. Excuse me? What's the problem? I would love to sit down and talk about it, though.
Would you have him on your podcast?
I would. Because I just want to know, like, what I ever done to you? You can feel the way you feel, but why is it so, like...
Why does it seem so...
Why it's so personal? You can tell me right now, like, Miami, you trash. I'm going to ask you, like, what
makes you think that way?
Yeah, or what can I do to do? Like, we going to have that conversation, but it's not like... You so... It's like, oh, my God. Right. You're a man, like...
Quality Control won't release your music. Is it true they won't release your music because... Why do you think?
I'm not signed to Quality Control.
You're not anymore?
No. I don't know. I just think as an artist, like, I think that, like, we get in our head, you know, like...
Because when you have so much success on that freshman album...
Yes.
Everybody be one that's...
They expect so much more. You get what I'm saying? Like, it becomes so much pressure, like...
You're supposed to do better.
People really are scripted for your personality. Like, they'll love you and big you up for who you are. Like, I love Carisha because da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, after a while, they take you down for it.
Right.
They don't like you for that reason.
Evolve. You need to be something.
Right. And then you will get in your head and you just start overthinking the process. And you just, like, maybe I'm not good enough. And then it just become a whole thing. It's like, I'm not going to say you get insecure, but you just, like, overthink the process. And it's just, like, you want to please everybody, but you can't please everybody. And the same reason why they used to love you, they don't love you no more. So it's just like, you know, you start trying to like create new things and come up with new things, and it's like, this ain't really me, but I'm trying something different. And it's just like, what if I do this and it don't hit? And it's just like, you got to keep going back to the drawing board.
Right. What have you learned about fame?
You got to just keep going no matter what. They love you 1 minute, they hate you 1 minute, but you gotta just keep going. You gotta just consistent. You gotta put in the time. You gotta put in the effort. You gotta just go no matter what.
What's the best thing about fame? What's the worst thing about it?
The worst thing about it is no privacy. But the best thing about it is, I'm not gonna lie, like when you go out there times, like last night I went to an event and I'm like, sometimes I feel like, damn, everybody just hate me. Like the whole world just like I'm
You
just,
think that?
I get in my moods where I feel like that. Like I just be feeling like, damn, like how I overcome this shit, like how I get to this point. Like I ain't do nothing to nobody, and then it's just like when I get outside, like,
Are you reading the internet or people? Because it's hard for me to believe that people that act with you, that see you, give you the impression that they hate you.
That's where I was going. So like on the internet, it's just I feel like, damn, I don't know.
It ain't real, they fake.
And then like last night, so many people stopped me that it came up in tears a little bit. I'm just like,
Yes.
oh my God, like I
Yes.
really got to get outside. I got to
Yes.
really get out there. They was like, keep going. We love you. We here to
Yes.
support you.
Yes.
Like we
Yes.
love you.
And even the haters on the internet, when they see you in person, they want to take a picture and get an autograph.
Yes, but like the love outside last night just gave me that reassurance that I need. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the hate just be a little loud sometimes, you know?
Yeah, hate is always louder than the applause.
Yeah,
Is fame what you thought it would be?
absolutely not.
What did you think it would be?
Lights, camera, action.
You didn't realize that so much came with fame.
It's very like you really gotta put up a persona. Like it's this is street, baby.
Do you feel like society pushed women to get cosmetic surgery, be it BBL,
Yeah.
fillers, things of that nature? Why you feel that?
Because it's just like when you got an antibody, you look like a little boy. You don't got no sex appeal. You this and you that. When you do get the BBL, it's like, oh my God, your body fake. It's like if you natural, they hate you. If you got a BBL, they hate you. What do you want? Like people, I'm gonna just use this as a phrase.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh my God, she's so fat. She looks so good now.
Right.
Now it's like, oh my God, ew.
She done had surgery. She done got life.
Yeah, like, oh my God, she need to stop. Like, what? Like, pick a side. What do you want?
Who they told me? Oh, Cash had Cash Dog. Cash Dog told me men getting plastics or getting surgery now.
They are, and I hate that.
What they getting?
They getting the look.
The ab, it's ab.
Yes.
So they getting the
Yes, and you can see it because you know, like, I'm gonna tell you a secret. When you get lipo, you got like 2 little dots.
dots.
Like, as a man, don't do that. I just already you have like the little.
You be looking too. You be looking down.
I be looking. I be like,
Damn.
I could spot a fake ad from a mile away. I'm on your ass. I don't like that.
Man.
But I'm not the one to judge, though.
You know. Can I ask you this? Because a lot of you mentioned on the internet. Why do you feel like a portion of our community lives and looks to tear people like yourself, mine, and others in the community that have had a level of success? Why do they feel they need to tear us down?
I don't know. It's because it's like we are toward like bad people not supposed to be successful. That when we see white people, we just think that like it's normal. Like everything they do is normal.
Right.
Like they could just do anything. It's like, yeah, they were sprayed like they want money. It's like it's natural to them. Like a white person can do coke and it's like they rich, they do coke. A black person do coke and it's just like, oh, you're a cokehead. You know, like
Right.
it's just like it's a stereotype of like white people is just like born money. This is what they do. Like
They
they
supposed
rich,
to get money, but we're not supposed
yeah,
to.
and it's like when a black person do it, we just get toe down for every little thing. It's like we not supposed to have it. We not
You
supposed
sold
to
your
celebrate.
soul.
We sold our soul. We can't do it. We can't have fun. Like I could be right now just having a good time. Like, oh, she's twerking. A white person could be f***ing it up. Oh, she's having a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Why I ain't having a ball? Like, why I be twerking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that like, you know, it's just the way that it's.
They celebrate you, then they like, she doing too much.
Yeah. Yeah. White person can dead ass do drugs. It's absolutely normal. Person do drugs. They get tore down for it. They need it's just like, oh my God, like what's the difference?
How do we work together? And that's one of the biggest things. Like, man, it seems like they work together and they don't care if one has more than the other. As long as you getting yours, I'm getting mine, we happy.
They protect each other.
But it seems like
they could go shoot up a school, they gonna take them to McDonald's, baby. We shoot up a school, we dead upon arrival. You know, like I don't know if that's how they taught, but they just stick together.
why can't we stick together?
I don't know what, but I don't know. Like I don't know what it is with black people. It's just like we can't stand to see each other just thriving. Like I don't know if it's like I'm supposed to have it.
I want you to get high, but I don't want you to get too high.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to get higher than me now.
Right.
And it's like, look, I worked my tail off to be successful. You're mad about results you didn't get for the work you didn't put in.
Right.
I worked my tail off. I work nonstop. You say I work too much, and I see why you're single. But when you see me benefit some of the things,
right.
Now I had to sell my soul. But what happened to the work that I was doing, that you saw that I was doing?
Amen. Can the pastor preach?
You get that?
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. When you were in this, your accent, I mean, you very Miami-ish. Did they try to change that? Did they try to get you to talk?
I'm not gonna lie, no.
Really? They let you be you?
I'm not gonna lie. I can honestly say, Coach K, that's one thing I'm the type of person, I'm always trying to better myself. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, if I face any type of criticism, I take it. Like if a person's saying she need to articulate herself, I'm like, okay, let me go get a speaking coach. I'm always trying to better myself. Like I'm never gonna disregard what people telling me. Like I feel like that's the only way you can grow. So and I always I wanna just they nah, Miami, you gotta be you.
Yeah.
You would never got here if it was for you. We came to you for this reason. Don't change yourself.
Right.
And I'll be like, really, for real? Because it just seemed it's just nah. So it's just mm-mm.
I think that's the best thing. I went through that same thing when I got on television. I felt I needed to talk a certain way. I need to articulate and enunciate and have the alliteration of everything. And you asked me what I was doing before when I was warming my voice up to get ready to do this interview. But it was once I saw I embraced who I was. I'm from the South. I'm from rural South Georgia. I have a heavy local dialect.
Yeah.
It's who I am. I
think that was one of my hardest challenges for the podcast. Me being an interviewer. This is I'm so hard on myself with my accent, and I'm such a shy speaker. If the cameras wasn't here, we could have a whole conversation. I'm just articulate myself so well. But once the cameras get rolling, I get to stumbling over my words, trying to figure out, am I saying the right way? Am I using the right sentences? And I think that that was one of the hardest hardships that I had as an interviewer. Mm-hmm. Trying to just be so political and say the right word.
Trying to be somebody you're not, and you can't. Because at the end of the day, you can be you better than anybody else can be you.
Yeah.
When you try to be somebody else, you can do it for a couple of minutes, but after a while, you're gonna revert back because that's who you are. That's what you know. Right.
Season 1, I had so much fun. I was just out there getting into the smoke. Season 2, I tried to switch it up and then try to just be so professional that I was just I gotta go back to being me.
So what do you think when Coco Gauff shouted out when she said period?
I'm I know that's right. Fluid out sounds so much better than flowing out.
Yeah.
I got fluid out, and I just be missing those days when I was just able to just be myself, have fun, to be free,
Yeah. You ever been flown out? You ever been flew out?
Always.
Damn.
Surely did. Mm-hmm.
You catch that plane, huh?
Thank you.
Same day?
Not the same day. You can't call me the same day unless we've been we locked in. We've been together for a while. But if we just met, I need time to get stuff together. Okay. And I gotta really think do I want to go and see this person over here?
Yeah.
Cause unless we've been
damn.
Surely did. I got fluid out, and I just be missing those days when I was just able to just be myself, have fun, to be free,
Yeah. You ever been flown out? You ever flew out?
Always.
Damn.
Surely did. Mm-hmm.
You catch that plane, huh?
Thank you.
Same day?
Not the same day. You can't call me a day unless we've been we locked in. We've been together for a while. But if we just met, I need to get myself together. Okay. And I gotta really think do I want to go and see this person over here?
Yeah.
Cause I already.
What's got the kids? Okay, you got kids. Got the kids situated. I'll let y'all see y'all.
I be thinking about it.
Kids, okay, you got kids. Got the kids situated. I'll let y'all see y'all.
I be thinking about it.
Business, music, podcast thing. So, what is the thing? What is the number one thing that you learned about business?
You got to make sure your business is straight. You got to have a lawyer. You got to read over contracts. You got to make sure that you like own everything. I think that ownership is so important. I think that like when I first became a rapper and when I first started getting money, I just wanted money. I ain't give a fuck what the contract said. I was signing that eyes closed.
Right.
Like I just, as long as I had my money, I just felt like, but now like once you really get into the business and you know the business, you need to make sure like ownership is everything.
Yes.
You get equity, like that's most important, like longevity, like, you know, making sure that like you don't even have to work again, you still gonna get paid.
Right. What's the one thing that you wish you have learned, or you know now that you had known when you first got into this business?
Like you need a good lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
You need a good lawyer to make sure you know what the fuck them contracts say, because if not, hey, you're gonna be fighting for your life and you'll be fighting them to, hello.
What have you learned about selling products? Because you got your board game. Is there anything else you sell?
Right now I sell my board game. I got merch, but marketing is key.
It is.
Like I'm not gonna lie, marketing is gonna sell the product. Like you can just, I can see a commercial, I can just see like just marketing. It's like, God damn, I want that product just based off of the marketing of the product. And I think that like marketing is key.
You have a marketing team. So how do you sell your board game? You put it on your site?
Yeah, like I do it on Instagram. I sell it on Amazon. I normally just like right now I do all my stuff through social media.
Yeah. Have you tried to get it into like Target and other?
So right in the drinking game, and it's like a little.
Yeah.
So you know it can't really go into like Target right now because it's a drinking game and it's like 21 or older. It's a little sexual,
Right.
so it got to go in like sex stores and stuff like that.
You look at like women that have had success. Look at Rihanna. You look at Kim K. You look at some of them. Is that kind of the business model? That's kind of that you want to have? Like,
yes, I'm not gonna lie. Like Kim Kardashian and Rihanna is what I aspire to be. Like I love music. Don't get me wrong. Like music is not my end goal. Like I really feel like I was put here to be like the next Kim K, the next Rihanna, like to sell my products.
Right. The podcast. What's been your favorite moment on your podcast?
I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Gates. Next Kim K, the next Rihanna, like to sell my product. Wrong, like music is not end goal. Like I really feel like I was put here.
Direction that you want to have? Like,
yes, I'm not gonna lie. Like Kim Kardashian and Rihanna is what I aspire to be. Like I love music. Don't get me wrong. Like music is not my end goal. Like I really feel like I was put here to be like the next Kim K, the next Rihanna, like to sell my products.
right.
Look at that.
Podcast. What's been your favorite moment on your podcast?
I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Gates. Bitch, being over, breathing, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Gates, like, he was my first real interview. And he came and he brought the energy.
Yeah.
He brought the smoke. Like, when I'm saying you ready to get to the smoke and he ain't hold back, I don't think that podcast could have popped off no other way besides him, because he was ready for everything. Like a lot more guests that came on, it was like a little more reserved, and you know they want to know the questions before. He was just like, "What's up? I'm here."
Yeah.
And that was my favorite. That was my favorite interview.
Mariah the Scientist did reveal on your podcast that she used to date Lil Yachty. Did that beforehand?
Yeah, I did.
A lot of people didn't know that, did they?
No.
Why do you think she revealed that? Because she was thug.
I think it's just a part of her story, you know, like she made a song about it. And I think that I did my research and my homework. So when I was able to just really bring it out of her, I think she was ready to tell the truth.
Again, we talk about this hate.
Okay.
You won the best podcast. You won it twice. And you're like, hold on, she ain't do but
To tell the truth. I think that I did. You.
Mariah the Scientist did reveal on
Questions beforehand, he was just like, "What's up? I'm here."
Yeah.
And that was my favorite. That was my favorite interview.
Mariah the Scientist did reveal on your podcast that she used to date Lil Yachty. Did you know that beforehand?
Yeah, I did.
A lot of people didn't know that, did they?
I think that I did.
You won the best podcast. You won it twice. And you're like,
To tell the truth.
That's fair.
again, we talk about this hate.
Okay.
You won the best podcast. You won it twice. And you're like, hold on, she ain't do but 2 episodes. She ain't been able for this, and I've been blah, blah, blah.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna put it into perspective, right?
Okay.
You know when Cat Williams came on here and he sunk that motherfucker through the roof.
She ain't been able, and I've been blah, blah, blah. You won the best podcast. You won it twice.
To tell the truth.
again, we talk about this. Hey,
Okay.
you won this podcast. You won it twice. And you're like, hold on, she ain't do but 2 episodes. She ain't been able for this, and I've been blah blah blah.
Right. Okay, I'm putting it into perspective, right?
Okay.
You see how when Cat Williams came on here, he sunk that motherfucker through the roof, and that was the most talked about. That can get you the best because that was the most talked about episode of the season. Saying like you brought something new, you brought something different. He came on here and set this motherfucker off like a firecracker.
He did.
So it's just like I feel like at the time our podcast was just different. Like I'm on there, we doing hookah, we playing games. It was just like a whole different vibe. It wasn't just like the regular podcast where it's just audio. It was also visuals. It's also a state, also